I was quite happy being the guy in the band because that's all I ever aspired to. That's all I ever thought I would be, quite honestly. Until one day I turned on my radio. This must have been 1987, and there was a radio station I listened to in LA called KMET, the Mighty Met, and it was a rock station, and they played Led Zeppelin, which is one of my favorite bands. They played Led Zeppelin at least once an hour. And I switched it on one day, and I heard this acoustic guitar music, that had a beat to it. The band, acoustic guitar, no singing. And it took me a while to realize that this wasn't KMET. The station had changed format. It became KTWV, The Wave, overnight. And I started to hear all this instrumental music. And I always thought, well, there's no way that I could become an instrumental artist because I'm not really a jazz player. I don't have any jazz credibility because I'm a rock and roller. So how am I going to produce music that anyone's going to take seriously? Because I never played with Miles Davis, I never knew Dizzy Gillespie. But here was a new kind of jazz, contemporary jazz. And the group that I heard, by the way, was a group called Acoustic Alchemy from England. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know they were English. But it kind of stunned me that here they are getting played on the radio. It's not jazz, it's kind of poppy, instrumental music. And I thought, I can do that. That was one thing that made me realize that I wanted to do my own, solo albums and, have my own career. Another thing was that the song that I recorded with Al Stewart, it's called Ghostly Horses. And The Wave was playing that song because they had picked it to be part of their first compilation. Radio stations put out compilation CDs, I think to benefit AIDS. And one day I heard this song on the radio, and it was really mostly me, instrumental guitar. There was a vocal on this song, but Al had taken it off at the last minute. And so here it was, an instrumental song featuring me on the guitar, and the guy on the radio, his name's Don Burns, he's still there, I love him. He said, that was Al Stewart. And it was like an anvil hit my head. I thought, that's not Al Stewart, that was me. What do I have to do to get any recognition? I'm being played on the radio now, as that's my guitar playing that you hear. I don't think Al even played on that song. He wrote the song, but he didn't play on it. It was me playing on it. So I thought, this is the moment that I suddenly realized that the only way to get recognition in the business is to make a CD and put your name on the front of it. So I resolved that I would do that. And within 2 years, I'd released my first solo album.